All right, man. We back, man. Shout out to Playback. Second quarter just kicked off. We are here watching the Atlanta Hawks take on the Phoenix Suns. My bad, YouTube. I forget that it don't go live when I go live on Playback, but we here, man. We here. So 17:30, Atlanta Hawks are leading. They got this game is looking pretty good for Atlanta. Their bench squad is kind of saving them right now. So Phoenix puts up the three. Atlanta's unable to get the board. But 30-17, man, looking good. Bench is looking all right. I mean, Nico's the only one signed to the squad that's in. Kobe with the good defense, man. That's a second steal. Very positive. You like to see him have a high steal game. Oh yeah, Nico. Nico's making the right decisions, man. He's the role. He's where you want Buffkin to be. So you like to it's a positive to see one of them kind of filling in and playing how you kind of need the backups to play, running the offense, making running the show. Oh, try to get too fancy, and Phoenix just gives it right back. Another steal, but they give the ball right back up. Oh yes, sir. My fault. I'm trying to change this thumbnail. So shout out to Kobe Johnson for there we go. My fault, y'all. Got it right though. So 8 minutes to go, second quarter. Nico has the ball. Got 4 seconds to go. Shot clock wise. And Adam Flagler turns the ball over, leading to a Phoenix transition slam. Nico got posterized. I mean, it happens, bro. Yeah, man. Our point guards aren't looking good, man. Adam Flagler, Kobe Buffkin, not looking the best. Uh, you want to see them play better, man. They don't need to force shots, man. Y'all don't need to take the ball to the basket. Like, stop looking for the lays and contested areas, man. Like, y'all aren't gonna get that, man. Y'all need to drive and kick. Look for the cutters. Look for the wing. Shout out Kobe Johnson with the back door right there. So we gonna see, man. Nico's playing really well, distributing the ball. Kobe is really disruptive right now. I think he has maybe three, maybe four steals. So I think by the end of it, man, if he continues playing this level of defense, I think he'll be really impactful. I think he could earn a spot on the squad, man, which would be pretty cool, man. Like aside from Giannis, like and J.R. Smith, Paul Millsap. I mean, it's been done before, but it'll be cool to have two brothers on the squad. Cool for them, I bet. He getting bullied right now, bro. He needs some help, man. They need to get some help out there for the boy Adam Flagler, man. That he is struggling. He is struggling right now, dog. Struggling. Kobe comes back in. Kobe is back in the game. Kobe Buffkin. Kobe Johnson exits. And Adam Flagler exits as well. We got 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Kobe nervous or something? What's he nervous about? Man, I might go see Superman today, y'all. See what the hype is about. I heard it's really good, man. It looks pretty cool. Looks different. See where James Gunn finna take it. So no Ace Newell side. Well, actually, Cap, bro, I lied to y'all. Ace Newell has checked back in the game. Looks like he checked back in when I was looking away from the screen, but so 8 points, man. 8 points. Going into the second quarter. Marley finally moved from behind me, man. Golly. 404, man. Shout out to 404. Atlanta. Shout out to the Kimbe, bro. RIP. Man. But yeah, man, you really want to see more out of Kobe Buffkin. Um, like I said, the process really isn't going well for him. It's like none of the guards can get their shots. It seems to be all forced. And nobody's really looking to kick. So you kind of need them to lead the offense, man. You can't have them showing these signs when you're really buying into them. Like, I'm sure Atlanta's really thinking that they're gonna be buying into Kobe Buffkin as a backup. So you kind of want to see him have a game similar to his last game. Scoring wise, you don't really need 29 points every game, but you need him to dictate the pace, dictate the offense. You don't need him to score a bunch. You just need him to get the offense going. Yeah, if that means thank you, bro. They're finally talking about his assist, man. Trey was a Trey was insane getting those assists off last year, bro. A push off, bro? Where? There we go, Nelly Jr. Joseph, I believe. Shout out to Nelly Jr. Joseph getting that off. Ooh, Jacob Toppin got ripped by Iguodaro. Kobe tried to set up for the charge right there, but they called it a block instead. Man, but yeah, it showed that pretty much all the Hawks were in the building for this game. In and out. Good job, Asa. Hey, as Asa Newell knocks down a three, finally getting active. They ain't really been passing my boy the ball. It's kind of been a problem. Asa Newell, I like the post presence. There you go, Cole. You just got to get your buckets within the offense, man. The offense does not surround you. You just got to flow within the offense, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. While they take a timeout break, I'm gonna take a restroom break, y'all. I'll be right back. Man, we walk back into Ace Newell drawing the charge, man. That's tough. Need to claim my space before she lay down again. Oh, Ace Newell almost had it. Whew, that's not a good look. Good effort by Ace Newell getting that offensive board. Hey man, good defense by Ace Newell, man. Shout out to the Phoenix guard. Just hitting a better shot. Brea. As Ace Newell goes to the line trying to bump this lead back up to 10 before half. All right, man. Come on, bruh. Suns defense has stepped up a lot. Good job, Asa. The guard attacked his body, still was able to affect the shot and rotated there, challenged the shot there. Shout out. Shout out to Asa Newell, man. Positive is his rebound in this game. Definitely just created another scoring opportunity there to for the Atlanta Hawks. Asa Newell is having a really positive impact, man. There we go. Come on, Cope. Attack. Attack, my boy. Attack. Man, well, but yeah, man, you like to see Asa Newell stay active. He isn't necessarily having the greatest game on offense, but like I said, he's impacting the game in different ways other than scoring, and that's really what you want to see from him because he's not going to be like your main source of scoring, man. He's going to be a role player, like, and that's not a bad thing, bro. He's going to be the guy setting screens for Trey and them, for Jalen. You like to see that aggressiveness, man. He didn't hit that shot, but you like to see him shooting that quickly, getting that 2-for-1 opportunity. He's, high IQ. So Atlanta, good defense there. They got backdoored, but so Atlanta currently is sitting 11 points ahead of Phoenix right now, 24 seconds to go. So Atlanta's in a bonus here, so they're going to the line. Kobe Buffkin's looking to knock down two. Knockdown right there. Two or two right there. Cole knocks down two. He's been pretty excellent from the free throw line in his summer league runs. Game and a half that he's played. Got locked down, Cole. Sweet. Should just called it, ref. Should just let him play through. So no Ellie Njai, which is kind of missing that. He was that defender for Atlanta at the rim, but it's all right, man. Hawks have done a pretty good job on offense or defense, I should say. Their defense has kind of created their offense. When that second unit was in, they really impacted the game. Got the Hawks to on their second run. So really pulled away and got the lead back to where it is right now. First string came in and weathered the storm as well. They kind of kept things under control and built off what the second string gave them. So it's real positive for Atlanta, man. Not nothing spectacular, but I think it's a pretty good game so far. I can't lie. As Atlanta takes, I think, 11 or 12 point lead going into the half. So, so what they'll need to do is just have their offense kind of be their defense, if that makes sense. You need to get out in transition. You need runs. You stay kind of out of the half court. You don't really want the game slowed down. So just stay consistent on defense. Get stops, cause misses, because you're not gonna get a steal or a turnover every possession, but you're more likely to get a missed field goal. So you want to stay on that, and hopefully, I think Phoenix can. I think they can get hot with this team. I think Iguodala is on their official squad. I think, but yeah, Asa Newell is looking positive. They haven't. First quarter was kind of rough for Atlanta. They weren't really looking for the team ball aspect. They were kind of really playing, ISO ball, uh, falling into the Suns' play style. Really. Excuse me. So showing a Cooper flag graphic in the middle of a Hawks Phoenix game, man. Come on, man. We're not talking about no Coop during this game, man. I know it's not the most exciting game, but come on. So yeah, man, Atlanta looking positive, man, as we look at their actual squad. Yeah, man, we look at their squad, the additions of Nikhil Alexander Walker, Luke Kennard, Ellie Njai, Asa, Chris Kristaps. Man, I think it's gonna be really positive. I think all those players fit into what Atlanta's trying to do. Um, and like I said, they got a roster spot open and a two-way spot open. So they can sign two more guys. Um, and depending on, what fans think and what other people think, I mean, it's you know, it's opinion based. It's opinion based for sure. But I mean, I would like to see Atlanta go. What I would like to see Atlanta do is I would like to see Atlanta go Keen Wallace with the roster spot, so we get a backup to the backup point guard. Because I think Kobe has solidified his spot, so you get a for sure backup point guard. Because I think Nico can play. I think he should play two more so than one. Um, be an offensive threat at the two. Uh, I don't think he's gonna be a lockup player at the two. I don't think he can get to that point, maybe, but since he signed a his NBA contract, I don't think he can go to the G League actually. So I think he has to stay with the big squad. So I'm not quite sure how that works. They could like designate him to the G League. I'm not quite sure though. So we'll see during the season. But I think yeah, like I said, I like to see them go Keaton Wallace with the last roster spot, and then the two way maybe Kobe Johnson wouldn't hurt defender. Uh, you can get his offense to a decent spot. He's not going to be a liability out there. So you really don't need him to be a creator either. You just need him to spot up, do all the little things on defense when he's in playing for the big squad. So I think it makes sense, but we'll see what Atlanta does. They still got two spots, long off season. Summer league is kind of not the middle point, but it definitely is a significant um, point in the off season to where you're seeing what you got, and then training camp is probably what a month and a half away, maybe a month, maybe the end of August, going into September. Because I think preseason is end of September, going into October. So yeah, I think Atlanta can make some noise for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. I don't think it's just because Chris Stapps either. I think they can make noise in the sense of like showing everybody what they got. Because I think Atlanta been nice, man. They were 40-42 last year and missed Jalen Johnson significantly. I think he missed about 40 some games, 42 games if I'm not mistaken. So you missed Jalen Johnson, your second best player. I'm trying to tell people, man. I'm trying to tell folks. Trying to tell them. Hawks were 40-42 last year without Jalen Johnson. So a healthy Jalen Johnson with Kristaps Porzingis. I don't really think Luke Kennard is like moving the needle at any point. I think he's an addition though. I was about to say they started the bitch already. So you got the addition of Luke Kennard, Kristaps, and Nikhil Alexander Walker to an Atlanta team that I think. I mean, I'm biased. I can't lie. I'm biased. So I think Atlanta's structured well, man. I think they were decent before the moves. They just weren't healthy. and didn't have the depth. But now they got the depth, and if they stay healthy, man, they can do some damage. So we're back. I like that halftime's quick as hell, man. So we got the starters out there. Jake Stevens, Nico, Kobe, Asa Newell. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. You don't need somebody that's gonna, dominate first game in, man. You just need somebody that's gonna come contribute, do the right things. But yeah, they got two extensions as well. So Atlanta's got a busy offseason to kind of work with. They got the Trey Young extension and they got the Dyson Daniels extension. So we'll see. Typically, from what I've listened to and heard, those extensions, like those rookie extensions, kind of happen maybe later in the season, kind of later on, and not as early sometimes. I think you have some situations where it's pretty early. Jaron Jackson, uh, Jabari Smith, shit, Nico. Let's go. Nico with the nice move to get Asa open. All right, now he didn't even really pass him open. He just found him. So good job getting the ball up the court and on pressure. There we go. Yeah, we know nobody touched it. We know. So Atlanta's sitting at a 12-point lead, 9 minutes to go, 1 minute in the third quarter. There we go. As Kobe finds Jake Stevens for the three. Jake Stevens, a UTC graduate, actually. I don't know if he graduated there, but he played there last. Shout out to him, bro. Don't fight for it. I like that Asa Newell can bring the ball up, man. That's so critical, bro. If he really is like a Clint Capella replacement, like Clint Capella 2.0, that's so clutch, man. Oh, thought he smoked it. Jacob Toppin with the nice give and go right there. Him and Jake Stevens. I mean, Jake kind of would have been crazy if he missed that. Oh, come on, bro. You got to rebound better than that. Hey, let's go, Asa. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's a positive right there. Man, Asa Newell taking it about 3 quarters of the court, backing down and getting that lay, powering through. Might not be the strongest guy out there, but man, he got heart, and that's all that matter, man. That's all that matter. That's all that matter, man. Shit. Shout out to Asa Newell finishing through, man. That first game, he had a lot of issues staying, you know, getting big on folks. So that's a real positive, man. That's a real positive. You like to see him finishing through people. Um, I think eventually, um, you know, him dunking on folks is gonna come. When he starts playing with Trey, them lob passes will set him up and create space for him. But man, that's a positive, bro. just seeing your big dribble the ball up the floor is crazy, bro. Like just having that ability is next level. And somebody, 6'9", 6'10", you know, who can be an outlet, that's very clutch, man, because you can start your offense a whole lot sooner if you don't have to wait to find a guard or forward to pass the ball to start your offense or at least get it up the floor to start it to find your playmaker or your initiator. So that's clutch, man. That's super clutch because with Onyeka taking the steps that he has, you know, spacing the floor, I really think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. I don't think he's gonna get 20 and 15. I don't think that's what he's gonna average, but I do think he's gonna average 20 and 10. I do think he going for 20 and 10, man. I really do think that, man. With him, Jalen, Trey, we got Trey Young getting the interview right now. We gonna listen in to see what Trey got to say. So I'm gonna be a little quiet right now. So let's go, Asa, man. He knocks down a three, man. That's a real positive. Hawks on a 12-0 run. Just asking Trey about what it's like to come back and see the guys. Trey said, "Hey, these pedestrians getting a little close." That's a fucking leader right there. Support. That's a leader. That's a leader right there, my boy. That's a leader right there. Talking about it ain't about me this week, bro. It's about the game. Ice Trey, bro. That's my PG. That's my PG, bro. Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing, bro. Juricic having a really good game, man. He just knocks down that elbow jumper, man. Like I said, man, he's gonna fit really well into the squad. I think people are gonna be surprised about him as well. I don't think he's gonna get a lot of run, but I do think he's gonna impact the game pretty well. Uh, a 6'8" guard who can dish the ball, who can score at a pretty decent rate, give you 10 to 12 points. Come on, man. Second round pick. Yeah, man, that's gonna be good. I think the only thing he really got to work on is defense. But again, man, you really don't got to be locked down when you have those pieces around you. Nikhil Alexander Walker, you got uh, Dyson Daniels. Jalen Johnson is really an underrated defender, I think. When you got people who can guard the rim like Chris Stapps, Asa Newell, um, Onyeka Okongwu. Onyeka is obviously, god damn. God damn. But yeah, before I got distracted, man, like I was saying, Iguodala just bodied Stevens. I mean, Stevens is you like to see him shoot that, but probably would have liked to see him swing to Asa. Adam Flagler drills a three, 45 to 65. Um, Phoenix is shooting terrible from three. As I say that, just nail a step back three, but they're 4 for 13. So they've calmed down for sure from three. Flagler, you don't really want to see that shot. Yeah, Jake Stevens getting cooked right now, dog. Iguodala is frying him. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah. He getting fried right now, dog. And that's really what I would like to see. What's his name? Ellie Njai. Excuse me, I forgot. I was blanking real quick. But Ellie Njai probably would be a really good matchup for Iguodala. Ellie Njai probably would not let him get all that off. I think he's a little quicker than Stevens, a little smaller, but I think he could probably. He's a lot more athletic. Probably be more impactful if he was playing right now. Hawks might be up even more, I think. He's also another player that they might, look into if he's playing really well. I think. Well, okay, so Atlanta's gonna have to fill that last roster spot. You need 14 players before you start the year. So you're gonna have to sign somebody. But Ellie Njai was a really good pickup on a two-way deal. I think he could be a impactful rotational player. From what I've seen in that first summer league game, can space the floor, can play defense. As Atlanta turns the ball over there. So yeah, man, I think Ellie Njai has a good path to stick around the Hawks for sure. Um, I think, yeah, bro. I really think Atlanta as a whole is just gonna surprise people, man. They're really gonna surprise people this year. Um, I think it doesn't always happen the way you think it's gonna happen. So, I mean, it's really no negatives if it doesn't happen. So, about to say that was a block. Damn. But yeah, man. If all the chips fall, you know how they may, Mo Gay will take a leap. V Krejci would take a leap. Not necessarily in playing time, but just in consistency, man. Just being consistent, always offering that spark off the bench. So V and Mo are gonna surprise people. I really don't think they're gonna be phased out all that much. Shea is also another player that people will be surprised about. I don't think people are ready to see his leap because if he turns into a 15 to 18 point scorer, bro, come on, bro. If he can get to 20, dog, because I think the as Buff can airballs a three. Um, Sorry, bro, they're still up by 12. But man, hey, people gonna be like, where the shots gonna come from? Atlanta's not a slow paced team, man. Atlanta's not that. So if Atlanta can, get the ball going, cause a lot of havoc. Everybody can score, man. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's gonna be 15 and up, to be honest. Uh, Especially with a playmaker like Trey Young, dog. Like it's almost impossible not to get chances. At the very least, man, you're gonna get chances. So you need to execute. I think potential assist Trey was leading that too. He probably could have been sitting at 16 assists per game if shots were falling for Atlanta. But I think Atlanta did a good job, man, getting really good shooters with Chris Stapps and Luke Kennard. And Iguodala is really good, man. He looks really impressive. This blocks the lob from Buffkin right there. Hawks are struggling, man. Offense is they're just wondering where to get it from. But yeah, I kind of hope Atlanta, their front office, also gets the extensions done, kind of in a timely manner. You don't really have to do the Dyson Daniels one. Good stuff, Nico. That was really good offensive possession by Nico. Just I think it was Nelly Joseph Jr. or Nelly Jr. Joseph. Excuse me. Um, Iguodala is murdering our bigs right now, bro. He's going in right now, and it's crazy. Nelly Jr. Joseph is having a rough time. Jake Stevens is having a rough time. You would wonder if Ellie Njai would probably be in right now playing on what's his name? Also Iguodala. But man, whew, shout out to Iguodala, man. He is putting on a show right now for the Phoenix Suns. And they don't even got Malawak, so he's out right now. I think it's more so precautionary. They just don't really want to risk it. I think he's showing Marley is having a dream right now. She dreaming about something. I'm weak, man. She running in the open field, y'all. Man, yeah, I'm really hype about this upcoming season though, man. She knocked out, man. She having the dream of her life right now, man. I was about to say, is that right now? Okay, that is right now. And Nico just went coast to coast just to brick it, but I like the aggressiveness. Nelly Jr. Joseph with the nice little one-handed rebound. Kobe Johnson makes the backdoor cut and they make the pass, get the bucket right there. Nice little move. Kobe Johnson causing havoc. We good, man. It's a deflection, man. You want those stats, bro. You would rather have that deflection on your record, bro. You don't want them to overturn that and you don't got nothing. Nico, let's go for the three ball. They really gave Juricic a technical foul for waving the official off like that after the call. Oh yeah, Nico with the block shot. Let's go. Like to see that. It's very positive. Hey, I mean, good effort by Kobe Johnson right there. He kind of lost sight at the end. Wow, what a block! Ref is tripping, man. They just gave the Hawks a delay game warning. Nico probably gonna get thrown out. Watch. Phoenix making their run back, man. Should have just brought that down. With the delay, 6 point game. If I'm not mistaken, that's Jack White. Let's see. Jack White, yes, sir. It's a good bucket. Phoenix cuts the lead down to 6 as the Third quarter closes, man, as we look at the game. Ozo Iguodaro is the leading scorer of the game, along with Kobe Barea. Um, each sitting at 15 points. They're the leading scorers for the game. Leading scorers for the Hawks is Jacob Toppin. He's sitting at 13, 5 of 8. So he's looking pretty decent, man. You'd like to see what he's offering. He signed a two-way deal, so he's on a two-way. He's on a team, so uh, not on the full roster, but the roster of what 15, 14 that needs to be. So having a pretty good game. Asa Newell is having a good game. 10 points, 7 boards, 4 or 5 from the field, 2 or 3 from 3 point land. So really positive stuff from Asa Newell. Excuse me. Haven't even really looked at his other stats. One block, nothing really popping off the page. 3 fouls isn't really a big thing. Summer league, you get like you get unlimited fouls, so you can tally them up. So yeah, nobody really in foul trouble. I think Nico has 7 last game, so you like to see that he's playing defense without fouling here. He's having a good game as well. 4 or 6 from the field, 11 points. Um, the only stinker this game is Kobe Buffkin, 1 of 11, bro. It's like I get it, man. You want to stay aggressive. You want to, lead the offense. You want to lead the team, but there's other ways to do so. And I think he's doing that. He's got 7 assists, so he's leading the offense. Don't really think he's gonna be, that impactful scoring wise like he was last game, but he do got 6 points, and I think he can stay consistent, and just lead the offense. So we got Kobe Johnson, Nico. Hey, and one, Nico. Let's go. Let's go, Nico. That's what I'm talking about. You're strong with these boys. He goes with the right for the finish. Man, like I was saying, you got Jack Stevens, Kobe Johnson, Nico, Adam Flagler. We'll see who else is in. But yeah, that's the line that they're running with right now. And Jack White, it looks like. And Schumacher is having a good game as well. He's just kind of lighting the Hawks up from range. He's getting to his jumpers. Yo, still a 6 point game, man. 2 minutes have about to have gone by for this fourth quarter. Oh, what a pass, Nico. What a pass. Bro, you 7 foot. Dunk that bitch. What is you doing? You jumping around like you should have could have laid that up better, dog. You 7 foot. If you don't turn around and throw that bitch in the hoop, bro. Come on, bro. So tonight we got Colin Murray Bulls, maybe. We got the Nets versus the Wizards and the Warriors versus the Jazz. I think the Jazz should be, you know, fun. Uh Kobe Johnson was trying for that and one, but almost got it. Oh shit. Jalen Johnson's uncle went to UTC. That's crazy. Good pass. Hey, let's go, Asa. Trey ball, baby. His third triple of the game. And that was a pretty contested corner three, so that's really positive. You like to see that, man. You really like to see Asa Newell, contribute in those ways. Oh, Kobe, good separation, brother. Oh yeah, good extra pass. And one. He had an arm on him his whole shot. That's crazy, man. Atlanta. Okay, yeah. Jake Stevens is gassed, y'all. Oh my god! Oh my god, Nico. Yeah, bro. Hey, I'm glad that I'm glad Atlanta signed him, boy. Cause woo wee, what a pass, boy. What a pass, Nico. Whoo, man. Exciting times, y'all. Exciting times. Kobe Johnson, man, real aggressive, man. You really like to see that. It's all in the eyes, Nico. It's all in the eyes, Nico. As Kobe Johnson's at the line, you like to see him. You know, it's the offense isn't going to be polished, man, but it's should be somewhat of a bright spot. So as uh as he goes back to the line for the second of two, looking to knock down this one. But yeah, man, Nico is having himself a game, man. 14 points, 4 assists, a block, a steal. So he's all over the place, offense, defense, and it's just really a positive, man. Because a lot of his questions were on the defensive end. He spent a lot of time in the G League last year when he was healthy. Um, didn't sign the NBA contract, and you know did the work. And this offseason, he was rewarded. So they signed him to the big squad. Oh, almost didn't have enough. Oh my God, Kobe Buffin keeps making the wrong play. You got the good shot, Kobe. Good shot. Way to follow it. Oh, I see the vision, bro. I see the vision. I see the vision, man. I see the vision. I see the vision, Cove. I see it. Way to follow your shot. Try to get to the advantage real quick. Kobe Buffkin, though, man. Kobe Buffkin. Kobe Buffkin, man. It's all right, man. I'm not. It's not an indictment, but you just want to see him play better, man. Make better decisions, and right now you haven't seen that, man. That's two fast breaks where he just blows it, and that's not really a good thing, man. Where that's really gonna be your offense, really. Like your defense is gonna turn into offense. So you need to be able to make those quick decisions on the break above the free throw line and not get below the free throw line and be like, fuck it, I'm finna take it. And you don't have the advantage. So you don't really have the athleticism to rise up and finish over people. So it's kind of like, man, you kind of shooting us in the foot when you kind of do this type of stuff. So you can't really have that in the on a big league squad, man. I don't think you can have that. It's just not going to be beneficial to anybody, man. That if you really try to stick to playing half court, it might not be the pace the team is looking for. But you might just get phased out, dog. Like if you're not willing to, you know, make smart decisions, and maybe the coaching staff would told him before the game, hey, stay aggressive. Like we need what we had last game from you. And he kind of just took that and ran with it. And it's like, fuck it. I'm putting the bitches up. But at some point, you got to understand, man, your shot's not working for you. So why are you continuing to like force it, man? He's one of 12. So it's like, it's not 5 of 12, like 3 of 12. He is 1 of 12, y'all. 8%, 0 for 4 from three. So like assist is the only thing you're doing this game, man. So like stick to that, man. The break is a perfect opportunity for that, and you fumbled it twice. It's just not a good look, man. I don't think it's an indictment on him. Like I don't think he trashed for not being able to, because I mean, right there, that was a way excellent way to handle pressure and get the ball off your hands and not force it. Unfortunately, Jacob Toppin just couldn't knock down a shot. Let's go, Asa. Good ability to slow it down there and get to the basket. Just kind of wondering what he was gonna do. I don't really think he knew what he was gonna do, but came through for Atlanta real quick. But yeah, man, you like to see Kobe Buffkin's improvement, but right now his aggressiveness is kind of shooting him in the foot. It's not really doing him a service right now. You kind of have to read the room, understand that your shot's not falling, start trying to look for other people, stay aggressive on the defensive end, almost kind of flip the effort, you know, don't really put it into scoring, put it in on the defensive end. Yeah, yeah, man. The the thing with summer league sometimes like there's a lot of people looking for their own like they got their own motives. So like yeah, they are on the team and they want to obviously make the team. So like oh my god. This nigga let one good summer league game get to his head, man. 10 minutes left, or 10 minutes, 10 points, 10 point lead for Atlanta. 4 minutes left. Good shit, Asa. Shouldn't have had that second opportunity right there anyway. Well, but yeah, like I was saying, man, like summer league is like you can't really buy into it like too much because a lot of people are kind of desperate, and this is their chance to make teams, and everybody on the summer league squad is trying to make the team or a team, trying to showcase their own ability. So it's a lot of that sometimes. It's a lot of people kind of forcing stuff sometimes. Oh, way to drive the ball, Nico. And yeah, but yeah, that's just kind of what you see sometimes. You see a lot of people kind of forcing it. A lot of people who really you don't want to see try to get offense going. But they're trying to make the squads, so you understand it. But it's not the greatest basketball sometimes because some people just don't have that, and they're replaying Nico back cutting right now, getting the drive and the foul. And that's really impactful too, because that's the way Atlanta plays right there. That's a lot of back cut activity. Just staying active off ball. A lot of the bigs can make those passes. Obviously, your guards can make those passes. I think Dyson actually thrives in those making those passes. Nikhil Alexander can work his way into that role too. My fault. My fault. My mama called me. My fault. But yeah, man, Hawks were about to take that 20-point lead, but they cut it to 15. As Buffkin finally gets his second field goal to go, man. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Hawks looking to close this out. Iguodaro. Oh, man, Iguodara's gonna be a problem, I think, man. If he was on another team, I think he'd be getting runs, man. Phoenix, though, I don't know. Maybe I'm hating. Maybe I'm not. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this year, bro. Or next season. I'm excited. I'm excited. Uh, Nico's playing very well this game. Kind of had a shaky one to start it off, start summer league off. But he definitely has rebounded and stepped back into where he kind of should be looking. So that's a really big positive. 16 points, block steal, 4 assists, um, five from the line, 5 of 7 from the field, and 1 of 1 from three. So really positive, really good game, efficient. Jacob Toppin, 15 points, 6 of 10, 2 of 4 from the three, 8 rebounds. So You like to see that, your small forward getting boards, everybody kinda contributing, and Asa Newell, bro, 15 and 10, 6 of 8 from the field, 3 or 4 from the, three-point line, 0 or 2 from free throws, so you're not really gonna complain. Why are they showing this Rockets versus Detroit game, bro? I'm genuinely curious. Like, nobody cares. Ozo, Iguodala versus Asa Newell right there. Asa kind of just got powered through, which is kind of expected. Asa really isn't the strongest individual at this moment. And you know, he's the first one to admit that he got to put in some work, put some weight up. As Iguodala misses the first one from the line. But yeah, man, I think Asa Newell is gonna be a hell of a player, bro. That's who that's who I wanted Atlanta to draft. Like, I see him as like, I'm not really comparing him and Derek Lively, but just that play style, a quicker center, obviously. Somebody that can run the pick and roll with Trey, and he can handle the rock. 4 or 5 for my boy Asa Newell, man. As Atlanta's looking just to seal this dub, man. And yeah, like I was saying, man, Ace is gonna have to get stronger, but Kobe Buffkin gotta be drunk still. Cause what is we doing, dog? I don't want to buy into it too much either, man. But I don't know, man. Trey is sitting on like the baseline. I don't know. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna bring it up, man. I ain't gonna even bring it up, man. The front office needs to get this shit done, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Front office needs to get on their shit and pay Trey Young, man. Pay Trey Young, bro. Don't fuck around. Like, I know you like me, he might not deserve the max. I don't give a fuck, bro. You pay Trey Young. That's how I'm gonna end this summer league. I know it's about this team. I'm not gonna and end it right there, but pay Trey Young. For what he's done, man. Pay that man. Pay that man his money. Don't expect him to take no discount either. Like, pay Trey Young his bread, bro. Pay Trey Young his bread. That's all you gotta do, Atlanta. Pay Trey his bread. That's all you gotta do. Pay Trey's bread, and we'll move on with the season happily. Like, I don't want them to prolong it and all that other shit. So pay Trey. It's that easy. Pay trade, man. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. That's all I know. Asa gets that last rebound. Hawks take a 18-point lead. Ace was trying to get them buckets, bro. He should have just fucked around and gave it to him. Dog. He was running down the court for it, man. Fuck that. Fuck that saving the score, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out to Atlanta. 2-0 in this year's summer league now. Not official. Still got 8 seconds. So not quite official yet, but here we go. But as this game wraps up 98-80, Atlanta had a really good game. Shaky start offensively, I would say. Didn't really know where everybody was gonna get they didn't really know where the offense was gonna come from, but everybody stepped up. Kobe had a horrible shooting game, but I think he did a pretty decent job being, the leader on offense, kind of still navigating things, even though his shot wasn't falling. He stayed aggressive, maybe a little too aggressive over the course of the game. There was some spots where his decision making, I think, could have been a little better, but 3 of 17, man. Obviously, he's gonna improve. He had a 29-point game last game, so he can do better. So obviously, you can do better there. But like I said, you don't really want him to focus purely on scoring. You really want him to focus on like the whole game, like all of it. Defense, offense, scoring, assisting, defending. So I think he'll bounce back. Nico had a really good game. 16 points on 5 of 7, 5 free throws. Was perfect from the line. Block, steal. He was really decent on defense. Last game, he kind of looked gassed. So he played a lot in the second half. Kind of feel like he didn't play that much in the first game. Not really that much in the second half, at least. Um, but yeah, man, that was a really good game from Nico. His playmaking was there. It was really pretty fun to watch somebody else kind of get the offense going, get other people involved. Um, he had 4 assists, so he was looking for other people and he was looking for his own shot as well. So didn't have a high foul count either. So that's really positive. You like to see that. And I think the bright spot for me today is Asa Newell. I think Jacob Toppin should get a shout out as well. 15 points, 6 of 10. But but yeah, man, Jacob Toppin was really good. But Asa Newell, fucking Asa Newell, man. I'm very glad Atlanta was able to draft Asa Newell, man. He had 18 and 11, so 2 offensive boards, 9 defensive, 4 or 5 from three, bro. That's different, man. That's different. That's gonna be really impactful for Atlanta. That's really gonna change the game. 7 of 9 from the field. So really efficient. Only 1 block. So I think the defense will come when he gets stronger. He'll be able to kind of stand his ground and kind of people will start bouncing off of him instead of him kind of bouncing off of, whether it's the offensive player or him bouncing off the defender when he's going up. So other than that, like, obvious other than like the obvious parts of his game that he has to kind of get better at, which is, just strength and physical aspects. But man, it's really positive to see him have 4 threes, bro, 4 or 5, and like they weren't just wide open. A couple of them were contested, and you like to see that, and so yeah, Asa Newell, man, I think he is the player of the game. If you ask me, definitely player of the game. 18 and 11. He did have 5 fouls, so a little high foul count, but a block, 11 rebounds. So, hey man, you can't ask for nothing more as Hawks move to 2-0 in this year's summer league in the NBA 2K26 Summer League. So yeah, man, it's really positive. All the Hawks were in the house, it looks like. So shout out to Atlanta for getting this dub, man. And I think we're gonna wrap it there. I'm gonna get something to eat, man. I'll probably be back on stream a little later tonight. But I appreciate everybody who tapped in, anybody who followed along, whether on playback or YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you for following through the open gym. We will be back for the next Hawks game. I believe it's going to be maybe Tuesday. If not, the earliest will be Monday. So I'll see y'all then. I appreciate everybody pulling up to the open gym. If y'all are free tonight, go ahead and pull back up, and I will see y'all later. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it if you do. And I'll see y'all in the open gym a little later, y'all. All right. Sounds good, man. Y'all have a good rest of the night if I don't see y'all. And enjoy y'all's rest of the weekend and have a good start of the week tomorrow. And we'll see y'all tomorrow or Monday, or tomorrow is Monday, tomorrow or Tuesday. Sorry. So I'll see y'all later.